Hey, welcome back to Coin Chronicles. This is Bryce. I hope you are doing well. Today we will take a look at the history of the year 1910, and we will look at some coins from the year. This will include one Barber half dollar, one Barber dime, and one Lincoln wheat cent. We will look at each coin and the important details such as mintage, grading, and inflationary value or purchasing power of the time. First, we will cover the history of the year 1910. In the year 1910, Joyce Hall founds Hallmark Cards, the largest manufacturer of greeting cards in the U.S. The Boy Scouts of America Youth Organization is incorporated by William D. Boyce, and the U.S. Congress authorizes the creation of the U.S. Bureau of Mines. The first unofficial Father's Day is observed, and the Mann Act is passed in Congress, prohibiting the transportation of women across state lines for immoral purposes. The U.S. Parole Commission and the United States Postal Savings System is created, and the Great Fire of 1910, wildfire burns about 3 million acres in Washington, Idaho, and Montana over 2 days and kills 86 people, and is one of the largest fires in U.S. history. The Los Angeles Times bombing kills 21 people, leaving several injured at the LA Times building. Theodore Roosevelt becomes the first former president to ride in an airplane. The headset is invented, and the songs The Chicken Reel, Down by the Old Mill Stream, and Grizzly Bear were written and composed. Now we will take a look at the 1910 S. Barber half dollar. The 1910 S. Barber half dollar was minted in San Francisco, and it has a size of 30.6 millimeters and a weight of 12.5 grams. It has a composition of 90% silver and 10% copper, and its designer was Charles E. Barber. Its mintage is 1,948,000, and its inflationary value for the year 1910 is $16.06. Its numismatic values range from $28 in good condition up to $2,032 in brilliant, uncirculated mint state condition. Now we'll take a closer look at the 1910 S. Barber half dollar from my collection. So, as we look at this 1910 S. Barber half dollar, we see it's in excellent shape for its age. There's quite a luster, as we see, and we can still read the Liberty on the tiara. We see the outline of the leaves, and many of the facial features are still quite visible. We can see In God We Trust, 1910, and the stars along the rim are very clear. And now as we turn to the reverse side, we notice that the eagle shield still has fine details, as well as the wings and the arrows. And we can read E pluribus unum and see the outline of the stars and the mint mark as well. But if I were to grade this coin, I'd give it a grade of very fine condition. Now we will take a look at the 1910 Barber Dime. The 1910 Barber Dime has a size of 17.9 millimeters and a weight of 2.5 grams. It has a composition of 90% silver and 10% copper, and its designer is Charles E. Barber. Its mintage is 11,520,000, and its inflationary value for the year 1910 is $3.21. Its numismatic values range from $8 in good condition up to $233 in brilliant, uncirculated mint state condition. Now, let's take a closer look at the 1910 Barber Dime from my collection. So, as we look at this 1910 Barber Dime, we can see that it definitely has been through quite a bit of wear over the years. The rim is mostly worn off, and the head, as we see on this obverse side, most of the details have been worn down. We can still read the words, but as we turn to the reverse side, we see similar wear as the wreath has been worn down along the rim, and many of the details in the wreath as well have been worn down. We can still clearly read the 1 dime. But if I were to grade this coin, I'd give it a grade of about good to good condition. Now let's take a look at the 1910 Lincoln Wheat Cent. The 1910 Lincoln Wheat Cent has a size of 19 millimeters and a weight of 3.11 grams. It has a composition of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. Its designer is Victor D. Brenner, and its mintage is 146,801,218, and its inflationary value for the year 1910 is 32 cents. The numismatic values range from 45 cents in good condition up to $25 in brilliant uncirculated mint state condition. Now let's take a closer look at the 1910 Lincoln Wheat Cent from my collection. So as we look at this 1910 Lincoln Wheat Cent, we still see many of the details are clear. We can read the date clearly. We see "In God We Trust" at the top and the Liberty. We still see a good clear outline of Lincoln and many of the details such as his bow tie. And now as we turn over to the reverse side, we see that the wheat, the fine details in the wheat still exist, and the E pluribus unum at the top, as well as the other words, are clear. But if I were to grade this coin, I would give it a grade of extremely fine condition. Hey, I really hope you enjoyed this video and found it to be interesting. For more videos, please like and subscribe. Thank you! Keep on collecting and have a great day.